The FBI raided, right, his house. They planted classified folders on the floor of his office, as was admitted, right? Jack Smith finally admitted that they did that. Interestingly enough, when they raided Mar-a-Lago, they were yelling at us. Jill also remembers this. You immediately turn off all security cameras. Think about that. The FBI was literally telling us to turn off our security cameras at the property, and I go, I won't do it. We're not going to do this. And so, guys, it had to be materialized what the true siege was. And then when all of that didn't work, about 6 weeks before Butler, I was on Sean Hannity's show, and I go, Sean, they've tried to do everything, right? This is when we were in a courtroom every single day, 34 felonies in New York with Judge Mershon. Then you had Fulton, Georgia. You had Fannie Willis. You had Jack Smith, obviously. You had Letitia James. You know, I mean, they were all coming after us. You had Judge Mershon. You remember all of these characters. And I said on Sean Hannity's show one night, I go, my biggest fear is that they try and inflict physical harm because they've tried to do everything else they could to try and take the guy down. And then they tried to kill him in Butler. And then they tried to kill him 8 weeks later at the golf course. And then they killed our friend Charlie Kirk, who's a dear friend. I've sat on the stage with Charlie Kirk. And somebody had to tell the world what the siege was, because we know the Democrats, we know the revisionist history. They love revisionist history. And they would have set the narrative, and somebody had to materialize it from an insider standpoint for the rest of time.